everyone, I'm Brianna from Engineer Girl, and today I'm going to share my top tips to help you whether you're a high school student or a college applicant or just interested in school without drowning in debt. I've been through the process of myself of having won $21,607. I also lost some scholarships as well. I've been through the ups and downs of the scholarship process, so grab a pen and pencil or paper, or just hit that save button because this is a journey worth going. Hi. Okay, so let's start with the first section, where to find scholarships. Let's start with one most common question: where do I even find them? Here are some great places to look for, such as FastWeb, scholarships.com, Go and Marry, and niche.com. Some also ways, some also ways you can also look for scholarships is locally. You can check with your school counselor, your local library, community organizations, or places of worship. So anywhere that you might think there might be scholarships, that's the best way to go for. Sorry, I got my notes on the side. Also, you can check up websites of online, such as if you're locally, like in my area, Delaware, you could check the Delaware Scholarship Compendium, or you can check your state's specific site. You just have to check with your counselor, or you could do your own research of looking for the scholarships as well. Let's go into company and organization scholarships. You can reach out to your job, see if your job has scholarships. You can go with your parents' job, see if they have any scholarships. Or you can also go into clubs like the Rotary. Like I've won one of the scholarships from the Rotary Club. Sorry, I was looking at my wall. You can also go with Elks or PTA. My number one tip for this section is make sure you apply for smaller scholarships because, well, you can apply for bigger and smaller, but fewer people apply, so your chances are way much higher, and they add up like crazy. So let's go into section 2, personal statement tips. Now, let's talk about your personal statement. This is super, super duper important. Tip number 1, tell a story. Don't just tell your accomplishments. Share something that shaped who you are. It might be a challenge or something that you overcame, an obstacle, a passion you discovered that you never knew you had, or even a lesson you learned. Tip number 2, make it personal. Please make it personal. The more specific you are, the more memorable you will be. You'll stand out against all the other applicants. Like try, for example, every Saturday I volunteer at a food bank in my neighborhood. Instead of just saying I help people. I love to help people. So you want to make sure you're more descriptive and that you have something that shows that you do enjoy the community and what you love to do. So tip number 3, edit and revise. So this is basically, don't just write one draft. You want to get feedback from as many people as you can. You want to use such as tools like Grammarly. You can check with ChatGPT. I know I used Grammarly for most of my essays. You can also go with family, like my grandmother. She's amazing. I had her check most of my scholarships essays that I've won. Like for example, and I'll put a link down in the bottom if you guys are from the Delaware area. So the Dover Community Foundation gave me a John A. Marion B scholarship, and my grandma actually reviewed my essay and made sure I had all my stuff. So it just goes into tell you that, hey, you want to make sure something or somebody is reading over your essay. And so you can, because some scholarship organizations, they actually don't even read your essay if it's not in full grammar. So you want to make sure your essay can be readable and it shows that you put the thought into it. Section 3. Okay, so let's get started with this one. Stay organized. This is also another biggie for me. You will be applying for a ton of scholarships if you're dedicated into it. Staying organized is the key. You want to create a spreadsheet with deadlines, requirements, and links. Set reminders a week before the deadline and keep copies of your essays and resumes ready to use and tweak. So let's start with the first one. To create a spreadsheet with deadlines. Let's emphasize on that one. So most of my friends and people they that know me, and I can tell you a lot of my friends probably remember this book senior year. I had this book on me like it was a Bible. So just so you guys know, I'm currently in college, so I don't really have like the big spreadsheet that I had in senior year. So this is what I currently have so far. You want to make sure that you have the name of the scholarship. I don't know if you guys can see it. The name of the scholarship, the due date, and also the amount, and if you did it or not. And if not, if you guys can't see, I will leave a template down below on Google Docs of how to create one. You also want to set reminders. I currently use my calendar app that I have on my phone. You can use that. You can also I like to use sometimes my agenda book. I'm trying to look for it. I probably won't find it right now. But you also can use your agenda book. Anything that helps you keep track of dates. I don't know if you guys see back here, right here. I have my board basically saying all the scholarships that are due and stuff like that. You want to keep copies of your essays and your resumes. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like to write. I do not. I can't say I don't like to write, but I don't like to write. So, and I know I can speak for many other people. I enjoy the process of writing, but do I want to continue to keep doing it for all the scholarships that I apply for? No. So that's what I like to call a tweak. You want to make sure you tweak your essays. Unless you enjoy to write. If you enjoy to write, knock it out. But for people like us that don't enjoy it, especially on a constant basis, I would tell you to keep track of your resumes and your personal statements for your scholarships, because that will help you just to tweak it a little bit of how you want it to fit into the scholarship application that you're trying to do. And it kind of doesn't waste that much time. You don't got to go through the grammar again. Just maybe a little bit of grammar, but that's about it. Oh, also, please, this is important. Read the instructions carefully. Some scholarships, especially scholarship committees, will disqualify you if you go over such as a small thing as going over the word limit. You want to make sure you hit that every requirement of the scholarship like it's like it's the Bible. Because if you don't, they will overlook your scholarship application and disqualify you, or it doesn't make you look good. Okay. All right, so let's go into section 4, letters of recommendation. So, most scholarships will ask for letters of recommendation. So, here's how to nail that part. First, ask someone who knows you well, a teacher, a coach, or even your boss. I never did the boss one, but I have done my teacher, my coach. I've done some of my church members. I've also done some other people as well that I've done organizations for. You can do that. So the next thing is you want to make sure you ask early. So you want to give your recommendators at least the span of 2 to 3 weeks, because you want to make sure that they can have enough time to give you a proper, letter recommendation. And it's thoughtful. You don't want to just especially with the teacher or a counselor, they have a lot of other students that, trust me, probably around the same time that you decide to ask, will be bombarding them with scholarship letter recommendations as well. So you want to make sure you can be early, but not too early. All right, so next one. Provide a short summary of your goals, accomplishments, and the scholarship name of what you're applying for. This will make it a whole lot easier for them. You want to make sure you can give them an email. Like I've done some emails. You can email them your brag sheet. I call it brag sheet, but resume. You can you can send that to them, or you can also send the email like I've done a couple of times before, just about the scholarship name. So, for example, we'll say I'm trying to look on my wall here. Um, the Alpha Kappa. Then you put the amount. I'm not the amount. You put the name. Then you put why you're applying, and then da 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 in your whole resume, stuff like that. Just it helps them develop a more stronger resume letter for you guys. Section 5. Oh, this is important. Common mistakes to avoid. Here are some mistakes you want to avoid. Waiting until the last minute. Yes, this is a big one. You don't want to wait till the last minute because your scholarship, and I'm telling you from experience, will not be the best that you want to be. There will be some flaws. There will be stuff that you missed. There will be stuff that you look back and you're like, did I write that? Did I do that? Yes. You want to make sure you stay ahead. It goes into the stay and organized section. Using the same essay for every scholarship. Yes. You don't want to keep rewriting rewriting a different essay because eventually it gets redundant at a point. And you want to make sure that it's easy for you as well as not recommendators, but the scholarship committee to understand and do. Make it easy on yourself. Forgetting to proofread goes back into the grammar. Make sure you have somebody or something, ChatGPT, check it. You have these resources, use them. Not apply because you think you won't win. Okay, so this is a big important one. You want to go into the confidence that you will win. Okay? You either might or you will. You don't want to go into, well, I'm not going to win this one, so I'm not going to apply. No, apply. There were so many other scholarships that I thought I would never get, such as the Kent County Vietnam Veterans of America Scholarship. There were some other ones as well. You never know. One of my friends, she won the Amazon Future Engineer Scholarship. You never know what you might be going through. You never know. So why not apply? It doesn't hurt. Okay, so remember, I think they're to statistic wise. I don't remember the actual number, so I'm going to try to emphasis a little bit. Remember, there is about 10,000 scholarships every year that go unclaimed. Don't take yourself out of the running. Apply. All right. So, to close it up, you've got this. Winning scholarships isn't just about the highest GPA or test scores, it's about showing who you are and being very persistent. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, or for more tips. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I would love to help. Oh, and also check the video description. I've added a free scholarship checklist and other sites I've mentioned. You can also check out the scholarship template that I will provide down below. So thank you so much for watching and good luck on your scholarship journey.